In this video, we are going to see about Lorenz curve in statistics. Lorenz curve is a type of absolute measure of dispersion. Unlike others, it is a graphical measure of dispersion. Lorenz curve graphically represents the actual curve and a line of equal distribution and exhibits the deviation between these two. The deviation of an actual curve from the line of equal distribution is termed as the Lorenz coefficient. Larger is the distance of Lorenz curve from the line of equal distribution, greater is the Lorenz coefficient, along with the degree of scattering and inequality within the distribution. While the Lorenz curve is most often used to represent economic inequality, it can also demonstrate unequal distribution in any system. The farther away the curve is from the baseline, represented by the straight diagonal line, the higher the level of inequality. The area between the straight line and the curved line, expressed as a ratio of the area under the straight line, is the Gini coefficient, a scalar measurement of inequality. How to read Lorenz curve? An x value of 45 and a y value of 14.2 would mean that the bottom 45% of the population controls 14.2% of the total income or wealth. At the 55th income percentile, the value of the Lorenz curve is 20.59%. In other words, this Lorenz curve estimates that the bottom 55% of the population takes in 20.59% of the nation's total income. If Brazil were a perfectly equal society, the bottom 55% would earn 55% of the total. The 99th percentile corresponds to 88.79% in cumulative income, meaning that the top 1% takes in 11.21% of Brazil's income. What is Gini coefficient? The Gini coefficient is used to express the extent of inequality in a single figure. It can range from 0 or 0% to 1 or 100%. Complete equality, in which every individual has the exact same income or wealth, corresponds to a coefficient of 0. Plotted as a Lorenz curve, complete equality would be a straight diagonal line, with a slope of 1, the area between this curve and itself is 0, so the Gini coefficient is 0. A coefficient of 1 means that one person earns all of the income, or holds all of the wealth. Accounting for negative wealth or income, the figure can theoretically be higher than 1. In that case, the Lorenz curve would dip below the horizontal axis. How to construct Lorenz curve? Initially, we convert the series into a cumulative frequency series. That means, an individual column for cumulative frequency is constructed. Likewise, another column for the cumulative sum of observations is constructed, mid-values of intervals for frequency distribution series. Further, these cumulative sums of frequencies and observations are converted into percentages of the respective sum, using the formulae below. Cumulative percentage for observation equals cumulative sum corresponding to the observation divided by total sum of observations times 100. Cumulative percentage for frequency equals cumulative sum corresponding to the observation divided by total sum of frequency times 100. Now we plot cumulative frequencies and cumulative items on x-axis and y-axis respectively. On both axes, values start from 0 to 100. Next, we need to draw the line of equal distribution. This is a straight line, with an inclination of 45 degrees to both axes, joining the origin to the point, 100, 100. Lastly, we plot the values of cumulative sums, which represent the Lorenz curve. A large gap of the Lorenz curve, from the line of the equal distribution represents a large variability in the series. If you have any doubts regarding this topic, please comment down below. I will respond as per my best. Signing out.